guys? Welcome back. It's Albert here, Tech and Games Crusader. We have a couple more packages here from the Collectors Guild, and I'm going to go through them, see what's here, and without further ado, it took forever to get this box open. It's because it's covered in the typical brown duct tape that the leader of the Collectors Guild likes to utilize, so these are not from the same people. One is from Indiana and one is from Japan as far as the labels go, but they could have been from some overlapping members of the Collectors Guild, items included. So the trusty, never rusty Radio Shack micro driver, as always, comes in handy for being able to get into those pesky boxes that normally would give you a frustrating amount of trouble. So, first off, we have My Hero Academia, and Groove Adventure Rave for the GameCube. Go ahead and wipe these down. So they can be integrated into the collection, which is currently overflowing from the shelf to the shelves back here. To the shelf next to my desk. Okay. Have a Rumble pack. It says defective, but all I care about is the box mainly, because I've already got a Rumble pack that's brand new. So this gives me the packaging for reacquiring for the Japanese Rumble pack. Have baseball, for the Famicom. It's complete. Hey, some PSP games. Nice. So what is this then? Elin Plus for the original PlayStation. Oh, cool. We have Puzzle Tyson. Looks like the Psychic Force Puzzle Tyson. Yep, Psychic Force Puzzle Tyson. Very uncommon game as far as the Psychic Force series people overlook it, because it's not the typical fighting game. It does look a whole lot like Bust a Move, which is also done by Taito, because it is one of the Bubble Bobble derivative titles. Got Resident Evil, Umbrella Chronicles. I already have that complete in box, so I have some trade fodder. More PSP games. So we got Clay Dune X2. Oh, nice. This is the Dissidia Final Fantasy Anniversary foil cover. It's the same game as the first. It's just a different cover. I believe that there's also a poster of some sort. A reversible cover, as you can see. So I guess it doesn't have the mini poster with it. Then we have Class of Heroes 3. We have more PSP games here. Let's see what we got. Box in the floor. Hey, Venus and Brave. As you can see, this is a strategy RPG. We have Clay Dune 1. I believe this is the last Monster Hunter spin-off game that I need. I believe this is the puzzle game, isn't it? Yep. So I've got this one already. So it gives me another one of that. Which of that? This one is, I think, Erito G. So you look at it, it's kind of like Pokemon version of Monster Hunter. But this one, the puzzle game, is similar to Super Puzzle Fighter, but not exactly the same thing. We have Gundam vs. Gundam Next Plus. You can see it's kind of a Virtual On style looking game. Oh, wow. So, it's number 2. Funny thing is, this same game was released on PS2 as well. Basically, it's a mystery. Trying to remember what the type of anime is called, but it's the mystery thriller where it involves supernatural, so like ghosts and stuff, and you're trying to solve the mysteries of how people died. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what we have in this one. Oh! That's definitely right up my alley. It's Sega, of course, so. Also, guys, I've been collaborating with some people on trying to get new logo done and commission for character art and stream graphics and stuff, so when I am permitted to stream again, I may actually have a completely different look, or an updated look at least, for the current decade we're in. I mean, it's hard to believe it was last decade whenever I streamed last, because it was 2018. It was right after I turned 40. So this is Soul Eater Battle Resonance. This is a fighting game, of course, on PSP. Pretty fun. This is freaking awesome. This is Sakura Wars 1 and 2. And this is a remake of the Sega Saturn games. Not the remake in the way you're thinking. It's just like a widescreen remake. So it's like a ported remake. That's pretty awesome. This is not cheap. We got here. And then coming up shortly after this, I got a surprise package from Bobo VR. Finally, the C2 case came in from China. So, hooray. Alright. Since I just threw away my current one, let's get a fresh one. So I am wiping these down as I go, or I am autoimmune. I do have a blood disease. And makes it very, very difficult, especially having a smoke allergy, whenever packages can be exposed to smoke in travel, or from the owners, that, you know, I'm wearing gloves for a reason. I don't feel like having my immune system killed from smoke exposure today. Being smoke active, or smoke dust, or residue. All. Even campfires and something burning in the kitchen will kill my immune system. So, it's just, cigarette smoke is one of the worst. Got Hard Edge for PlayStation. From the lovely Sunsoft. Love Sunsoft. Such a great company. Great publisher. We have... I can't think right now. Raiden DX. Hey! Blue Breaker Burst. I think it's Ao no Iwane. something like that. Basically, this is an RPG that also has fighting game mechanics in the gameplay of it. So you can see here your battles you can do are fighting game, but you have an actual, similar to Tales but in 3D, story mode. So that's pretty awesome. That gives me, I have this already on the Sega Saturn. So this is the PlayStation version of it. There's one more that is of this, but it is a straight up RPG. You got Final Fantasy II, the original box, separate from the Origins collection. Such a great artwork too. Tenchi Muyo. I love my anime games. Lunar 2. Eternal Blue. One of the best all-time RPGs for ever releasing. This is up there with Grandia and Grandia 2 and Skies of Arcadia. Let's see what's in the next bundle. That was a solid bundle right there. Oh, cool. So, if you saw the Nintendo Direct the other day, well, last week on Thursday, you may have seen Chocobo Racing GP, which is based on a 2008 mobile game that came out in Japan only, which is rooted from Chocobo Racing on the original PlayStation. So the closest thing that we got, or Japan got anyways, to the 2008 mobile game was Chocobo, what was it called? It was a Wonder Swan color game, or experience anyways. And it was essentially Chocobo Racing and Chocobo Dungeon mini games on the Wonder Swan. So, you know how mobile games are. They have all kinds of extra content and stuff to unlock and purchase. So this is Chocobo Collection. Even has the slipcover. So what this is Chocobo Racing 1 and 2, Chocobo Dungeon 1 and 2. It is a gatefold box. Just so you can see, we got Chocobo Racing, Chocobo Stallion, and Chocobo Dungeon. So this is the entirety of the Chocobo games collection that was on the PlayStation. It's pretty awesome. Very happy to have that back in my collection. Busta Move. So, people are familiar with Busta Groove over here in the US. Dance and rhythm action. What exactly is it? Well, the action part is fighting game stuff. So, you actually had moves you could pull off when you did the challenges. As you can see, this is Enix. Before Square Enix, I would love to have these remastered and released again. Alright, moving right along. This video is going to be a little bit long, just because there's quite a bit of stuff in here. Kind of surprised. Real Robot Battle Line. So, this is just another type of strategy RPG that involved mechs. Plenty of those. Here is the PlayStation version of Black Matrix, which I already have this version on the Saturn, and the limited edition reacquired on the Saturn. This is a great RPG that we never got over in the US for obvious reasons. I mean, can you tell why we never got it? I think it's the religious undertones, but you know, I could be wrong. But I'm probably not. There's heavy religious undertones in this that would make Xenogears blush. Or the Xeno series altogether blush. Good amount of games, for sure. Let's go ahead and get that. Spectral Blade. So the Spectral series is quite a history, idea factory for RPG and strategy RPGs. This one had a little bit more upbeat tempo to the battle system to it. Destrega. Much better artwork. I mean, not much different than the US, except for the red cover on the US version. But this is a pretty cool arena fighting game. It is 3D. You got Monster Collection. Same kind of vein as Shining Force, similar to. Are a Battle or Dumbbind, another anime title. Either Ben Presto or Bandai did most anime titles. Some went to Zing or Ching. Ooh! Here's one of my favorites. Mobile Police Patlabor Game Edition. I mean, you can say it Patlabor or Patlabor. It just, regardless how you say it, it's still a fun game. Why is it fun? Because it is essentially a fighting game with mechs. You got Elder Gate. Getting into the Konami stuff. So, there's quite a few Konami games that we never got in the US, and this is one of them. I always loved Japanese games for having this label at the bottom across most of the PlayStation and some of the Saturn series, so you could easily tell what kind of game you're looking at, because you don't always know just by the cover. We got Aquarian Age, Tokyo Wars. Another RPG. This is a strategy RPG with some visual novel light tones to it, where you have a grid battle system, which I'm not a fan of the hex grid battle systems. Alright, we got one more stack. Let's go ahead and toss that over there. I should say right off the bat that these boxes were sent post-birthday. Like, I'm surprised I got them this fast, because usually from Japan, sometimes it takes upwards of 2.5 months to get things. Ooh. You got Darkstalkers, Vampire Resurrection on PS3, physical, because Japan got it physically. US did not. US just got it digitally. Wish so badly that they did a physical for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 HD on PS3 and Xbox 360 in Japan. I would snatch that up in a heartbeat. I lost a lot of my Xbox library whenever my account got hacked. We got Sergeant Frog. This is Battle Z. This is like 3D Smash Brothers-ish. As you can see, it's kind of like, I guess instead of 3D Smash Brothers, it'd be more like Power Stone. Hungry Ghosts. Nice. Another title that we did not get in the US. For obvious reasons. We have My Hime. It's one I have a loose disc of. I know that because I recognize the cover art. I think this is the visual novel one. Oh yeah, it is. So I still need one more My Hime game on the PS2, and then I'll have all the My Hime games released again. We got X's Holic. Another of the anime titles. This is Clamp. Dragon Dragoon. The original. We got this in the US and it was under Square Enix. And then the second one came out in the US and it was under Ubisoft Publishing, which made no sense to me at the time. Then I read back through exactly what went on with the development and porting and everything, and Ubisoft wanted to do it and other people didn't. So that was that. Oz! Woots! Here's some cool Konami stuff right here. I would love to have this game ported to the PC and PS4, Xbox, Switch, PS5, Xbox Series X. It is just a really cool action game. It even says action game right there. See the foil? And last, but definitely not least, Virtual Cop Rebirth. Killing it on getting more of the Sega stuff. I love Sega. I was a Sega kid. I had my very first console was a Master System. Well, technically it was a SG-1000, and then Commodore 64 was my first game experience growing up, other than the typical, oh, let's plug in this little telenet box to the TV and play Pong. But yeah, this is really cool because it's kind of a remake as well as an upscale and enhancement of Virtual Cop 2. So it's pretty awesome. And it is an AM2 designed and developed. So yeah, that's definitely cool. Guys, that'll do it on this unboxing from the Collectors Guild. What I may do from now on is just end up holding all of the packages I get until one point in the month, and just do one a month, just because people don't respond well and I don't get a lot of views on all of these unboxing videos from, you know, restoring and trying to reacquire my collection that was stolen. So I mean, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think I should do, and I'll take that into consideration as well. And just moving this stuff, I'm going to lay this stuff out, take some pictures, and then start back on. More. I'll probably just lay them out on the bed and take pictures that way. Wow, this is a pretty good haul. Definitely more than I was expecting. Of course, whenever I don't hear from the people in the Collectors Guild after a while, I never know what to expect. So it could be just like, oh yeah, we sent out a box, and you know, I hope it's helpful. But as far as knowing everything, you know, just it's like, wow, really? Yeah, guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, feel free to give a thumbs up. If you want to know whenever I have new videos coming live, you know, consider subscribing to the channel or follow me on Twitter at Zybernite. And I appreciate your viewership as always. Guys, this is Zybernite, your Tech and Games Crusader. Hope you guys have a good night, good day. Take care. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.